Hey everyone, and welcome back for another deep dive. Today, we're diving into the world of the James Webb Space Telescope. But not just the image. Amazing images it's sending back. We're
Yeah.
going to explore how AI is actually teaming up with the
Yeah.
JWST to make those images even better and to analyze the mountains of data coming in from space.
It's a really exciting time to be in astronomy because AI is moving beyond just processing images. It's helping us uncover hidden details and make sense of information that would be incredibly difficult, if not impossible, for humans to analyze on their own.
Okay, so we've all seen those incredible images from the JWST, those swirling galaxies and nebulae. But what role does AI play in actually creating those images?
It's about going beyond the raw data that the telescope captures. For example, AI algorithms can reduce noise in the images, similar to how noise-canceling headphones work. But it goes beyond just making the pictures prettier. This noise reduction reveals finer details and faint objects that would otherwise be lost.
That makes sense. So it's like AI is helping us fine-tune the telescope's vision, so to speak. But I'm curious, what's an example of a specific AI technique being used to enhance these images?
One technique is called flat field correction. You see the telescope sensors, like any camera, don't always capture light perfectly evenly across the entire field of view.
So some areas might be slightly brighter or dimmer than others.
Exactly, and that can distort the image, making it difficult to accurately interpret what we're seeing. But AI algorithms can analyze the data and make corrections, ensuring that the brightness is consistent across the entire image.
So it's like evening out the lighting in a photograph
Yeah.
to make sure everything is properly illuminated.
Right.
That sounds crucial for getting accurate scientific data from the JWST.
It is without these corrections, scientists would be working with incomplete or potentially misleading information. AI is ensuring the accuracy and reliability of the data we're getting from the James Webb Telescope.
Okay, so AI is helping us get the clearest possible images. But I know the JWST is gathering a lot more than just pretty pictures, right?
Yep.
It's collecting vast amounts of data about the universe. How does AI help us make sense of all that information?
One of the biggest challenges with the JWST is the sheer volume of data it's collecting. We're talking about terabytes of information every day.
Wow.
AI is absolutely essential for processing and analyzing this data in a timely and efficient manner.
So it's like having a superpowered research assistant who never gets tired or needs a coffee break.
Exactly.
But how is AI actually being used to analyze this data? Could you give me a specific example?
A great example is the Morpheus algorithm. This algorithm uses a type of AI called deep learning to analyze images from the JWST pixel by pixel.
Deep learning, that sounds pretty complex.
Yeah.
What makes it different from other types of AI?
Deep learning is inspired by the way the human brain works. It involves training artificial neural networks on vast amounts of data, allowing them to learn and recognize patterns. That would be difficult for traditional computer programs to identify.
So Morpheus is like a superpowered pattern recognition machine, specifically trained to understand astronomical data.
Precisely, and it's incredibly good at its job. Morpheus can identify and classify galaxies based on their shape, size, and other characteristics, even those that are very faint or distant.
So it's like having a team of expert astronomers who can analyze millions of galaxies in the blink of an eye. That's amazing.
It is pretty amazing.
And what kind of insights are we gaining from Morpheus's analysis?
Morpheus is helping us understand the evolution of galaxies over billions of years. By identifying and classifying so many galaxies, we're getting a more complete picture of how galaxies form, grow, and change over cosmic time. This is something that simply wouldn't be possible without the help of AI.
That's incredible. So we've talked about how AI enhances images and helps us classify galaxies. But the James Webb Telescope is also capturing light in different wavelengths, beyond what the human eye can see, right?
Yes, the JWST captures what are called multispectral images, which means it can see light in infrared ultraviolet and other wavelengths beyond the visible spectrum. This gives us a much richer understanding of the universe than we could get from visible light alone.
So it's like having multiple sets of eyes, each tuned to a different part of the electromagnetic spectrum.
Yeah, that's a good way to put it.
But how does AI come into play with these multispectral images?
AI is helping us analyze and interpret these different wavelengths of light. For instance, certain wavelengths can reveal the chemical composition of stars, while others show us the temperature or density of gas clouds. AI can analyze all of this data and help us piece together a more complete picture of what's happening in those distant objects.
It's like having a cosmic decoder ring that helps us translate the language of the universe. That's fascinating.
It is, think of it like this. Imagine looking at a painting in only black and white. You'd get a sense of the shapes and forms, but you'd miss out on so much of the richness and detail that color provides. Multispectral images are like adding color to our view of the cosmos. And AI helps us understand what those colors mean.
This is mind-blowing stuff. It sounds like AI is not just helping us see the universe more clearly, but it's also helping us understand it in ways we never could before.
Absolutely.
But before we dive even deeper into the amazing ways AI is revolutionizing astronomy, let's take a quick pause. We'll be right back to continue our deep dive into the world of AI and the James Webb Space Telescope.
Welcome back to the deep dive. Before the break, we were talking about how AI can analyze that data from different wavelengths of light.
Yeah, it's really incredible to think that we're getting all this information from light that we can't even see with our own eyes. But it makes me wonder what other kinds of cosmic mysteries is AI helping us solve?
One of the most exciting areas is the search for exoplanets, planets that orbit stars. Outside our own solar system, AI is playing a key role in analyzing data from missions like Kepler, which have gathered a massive amount of information about distant stars.
I imagine trying to find those tiny planets
Yeah,
against the backdrop of incredibly bright stars
it
is a
is.
challenge.
Yeah.
How is AI helping with that?
It's like looking for a firefly in a stadium full of spotlights. But AI excels at finding those subtle patterns that humans might miss. One way it does this is by analyzing tiny dips in a star's brightness.
So if a planet passes in front of a star, it would block a little bit of the star's light.
Precisely. And even though those dips in brightness are incredibly small, AI algorithms can detect them with remarkable accuracy. One example is Examiner, a neural network trained on data from confirmed exoplanets. It can now sift through massive datasets and identify potential exoplanet candidates with incredible precision.
So it's like having a tireless cosmic detective scanning the skies. For those telltale signs of hidden planets, are there certain types of exoplanets that AI is particularly good at finding?
AI is particularly good at finding planets that are relatively close to their stars and orbit quickly. These planets cause more frequent dips in brightness, making their signals easier for AI algorithms to detect.
That makes sense. And once we've identified these potential exoplanets, what can AI tell us about them?
AI can help us determine a planet's size, its distance from its star, and even some clues about its potential atmosphere. Remember those multispectral images we talked about earlier?
Yes, like seeing the universe in different colors of light.
Exactly, by analyzing the light that passes through an exoplanet's atmosphere. We can identify the chemical fingerprints of different molecules, and this is where things get really interesting, because certain molecules like oxygen or methane could be indicators of life.
So AI is helping us look for signs of life.
Mhm.
On other planets, that's incredible. Is there anything else AI can tell us about these exoplanets?
AI is also being used to model the climates of these distant worlds by analyzing the planet's size, distance from its star, and atmospheric composition. We can create simulations to understand things like temperature, wind patterns, and even the potential for liquid water on the surface.
It sounds like AI is giving us a glimpse
Hmm.
into what these alien worlds might actually be like, but beyond exoplanets. Are there any other areas where AI is pushing the boundary?
Absolutely, of what we know about the universe. AI is being used to study everything from the formation of stars and galaxies to the mysterious nature of dark matter and dark energy. It's helping us identify and analyze strange phenomena like supernovas, gamma ray bursts, and even those plasmoids we talked about earlier.
Right, those balls of plasma that could potentially affect our satellites and power grids.
Precisely.
It seems like AI is not just helping us explore the universe, it's also helping us understand how to protect ourselves
Yeah.
from its potential hazards.
Precisely. And as our ability to collect data from space continues to grow, the role of AI in astronomy will only become more important. It's an incredibly exciting time to be studying the universe, and I believe we're only scratching the surface of what AI can help us discover.
I'm really fascinated by the idea that AI is helping us not only answer existing questions, but also generate new questions that we might never have thought of before.
That's a key point. AI isn't just a tool for processing data, it's also a tool for expanding our scientific imagination by identifying patterns and making connections that humans might miss. AI can point us towards new avenues of research and help us formulate new hypotheses.
It's like having a partner in exploration, someone who can help us see the universe in new ways and push us to ask bolder questions. But before we get lost in the vastness of space, let's take a moment to appreciate the human ingenuity that makes all of this possible. The scientists, engineers, and programmers who are developing these incredible AI algorithms and using them to unlock the secrets of the cosmos deserve immense credit.
You're absolutely right. AI is a powerful tool, But it's the human mind that drives innovation and discovery. It's our curiosity, our creativity, and our desire to understand the universe that pushes us forward, and with AI as our partner, the possibilities seem endless.
Well said. It's a truly inspiring example of how human and artificial intelligence can work together to achieve incredible things. But before we get too philosophical, we need to take another short break. We'll be right back to continue our deep dive into the fascinating world of AI and the James Webb Space Telescope. Stay with us. Welcome back to the deep dive. We've been talking about how AI is helping us make sense of the vast amounts of data coming from the James Webb Space Telescope, and it seems like we're on the verge of some truly groundbreaking discoveries.
It's an exciting time to be involved in astronomy. We're not only refining our understanding of the universe as we know it, but we're also uncovering entirely new questions that we couldn't have even imagined before.
You mentioned earlier that AI is helping us formulate new hypotheses. Can you give me an example of how that's happening with the JWST data?
Well, one area where we're seeing this is in the study of galaxy formation. Traditional models of galaxy formation have struggled to explain certain observations like the existence of massive galaxies in the very early universe. But AI is helping us identify new patterns in the data, suggesting that our understanding of galaxy evolution might need to be revised.
So it's like AI is challenging our assumptions and pushing us to think differently about how galaxies form and evolve.
Exactly. And this is happening across many different areas of astronomy. AI is helping us identify anomalies in the data, those unexpected observations that don't fit neatly into our existing theories. And these anomalies often lead to the most exciting new discoveries.
It's like AI is pointing us towards the gaps in our knowledge, the areas where we need to dig deeper and explore further.
It's a fantastic analogy, and with the JWST generating so much data, those gaps in our knowledge are becoming increasingly apparent. AI is helping us prioritize those areas where we can make the most significant progress in our understanding of the universe.
I'm curious, beyond the scientific breakthroughs, what are some of the broader implications of using AI in astronomy? Do you think it will change the way we do science in general?
I think it already is. AI is becoming an indispensable tool for scientists across many different fields. It's helping us analyze complex data sets, make predictions, and even design new experiments. I believe AI will continue to accelerate the pace of scientific discovery in the years to come.
That's a pretty profound thought.
Yeah.
It makes me wonder if future generations of scientists will look back on this time as a turning point, the moment when AI truly revolutionized the scientific method.
It's certainly possible, but it's important to remember that AI is a tool. And like any tool, it has its limitations. We still need human intuition, creativity, and critical thinking to guide the scientific process.
That's a great point. We can't just blindly rely on AI to do the science for us. It's about finding the right balance between human intelligence and artificial intelligence, leveraging each other's strengths to achieve something truly remarkable.
Precisely. It's a partnership, not a replacement. And I believe this partnership between humans and AI has the potential to unlock some of the most profound mysteries of the universe.
Well, this has been an incredible journey. I feel like I've gained a whole new appreciation for the power of AI and its impact on astronomy. Thank you so much for sharing your insights with us today.
It's been my pleasure. I hope this deep dive has sparked your curiosity about the universe and the incredible discoveries that await us.
And to all of our listeners, thank you for joining us on this exploration.
Mm.
Keep looking up at the night sky, and remember that with the James Webb Space Telescope and the power of AI, we are living in a golden age of discovery. Until next time, keep exploring.